Hi guys, welcome back to the Oracle Integration Cloud training program. So this video is part of lesson 8. Here we are going to look at one of the most important adapter in Oracle Integration Cloud, which is ERP Enterprise Resource Planning Adapter. ERP adapter benefits, prerequisites to create a connection, and how to create a ERP connection. ERP adapter. Oracle ERP is one of the out-of-the-box adapters in Oracle Integration Cloud, which enables you to interact with ERP cloud application. So Oracle ERP is the out-of-the-box adapter which will help you to interact with the ERP application. So this ERP adapter can be configured with both the roles trigger as well as invoke. It can be used to subscribe the seeded and custom business events, or it can be used to query the ERP. It can be used to import the bulk data using FBDI approach and others. The adapter enables to easily integrate on-premises or SaaS applications with Oracle ERP without knowing the complexity involved in the integration. What are the benefits that this adapter provides? Declarative support for subscribing to business events raised by various modules in Oracle ERP Cloud and Oracle Supply Chain Cloud. So using this adapter, we can subscribe the events. It's a very declarative manner which will help us to subscribe the business events from the ERP. And once the event will be subscribed, the data can be thrown to any downstream application. Along with this, it also allows us to subscribe the events uh, provided by Oracle Supply Chain. It generates automatic mapping to the exposed business object, event, subscription, or business REST API that we select during adapter configuration. Let's suppose we use business object. It represents a self-contained business document that can be acted upon by the integration. An integration can send requests to create a new record for that business object. They can send a request either to update or delete an existing record for a business object. Integration can also send requests to retrieve information about one or more record representing the business object. If we talk about the event subscription, it represents an event document to which we subscribe the events. The event subscription is raised by the ERP cloud application. If we talk about the business REST API, it represents an Oracle Fusion application REST API resource. We can select parent business resource and their corresponding child business resources. Support is provided in the invoke direction. Most important benefit of this, simplified connection creation. In the earlier version of the integration cloud, in the ERP adapter, you need to configure a couple of things like the catalog visual, the event catalog, and then optionally interface catalog. But here, Oracle has simplified this connection wherein you just need to provide the Oracle cloud name along with the credentials, and it will automatically identify the required service catalog visual, the event catalog, and then optionally interface catalog URL. The connection creation is very simple process in OIC. Now in this video we are using the version is 20.2, so the connection creation is very simple. It also allows us to dynamically invoke a REST endpoint URL at runtime without any extra invoke connection or REST outbound calls. If you have a requirement to call any REST endpoint, it also provides REST endpoints invocation with the adapter only without calling any REST APIs explicitly. It exposes the supply chain management cloud events and web services. It enables you to upload files to Oracle Web Center content in encrypted or unencrypted format. If you have a requirement to upload files in a UCM, you can upload it via that adapter in encrypted or unencrypted format. inbuilt standard error handling capabilities, supports the ERP import bulk data event subscription. The process of import bulk data has been simplified and it is based on the ERP bulk data event. Now, in the earlier release of the adapter of the integration cloud, if you use the ERP adapter and you use this ERP adapter to upload the bulk data using FBDI approach, then you had to given the callback integration identifier and the version. But in this release, like above 18.2, they have simplified the ERP adapter, wherein the callback this FBDI supports this ERP import bulk data event, which will be raised automatically. So when you configure the ERP adapter as an invoke and you wanted to use the import bulk data option of the ERP adapter, then in the configuration wizard, you don't need to specify the integration flow and version of the callback integration, right? While configuring the callback integration, let's suppose you are using the ERP adapter, the FBDI operation to upload the bulk data. So while configuring the adapter as an invoke, and when you use the callback integration, right, you must select the exact import job on the operations page of the adapter endpoint configuration wizard for which the ERP import bulk data event is received. For example, if you wanted to upload the bulk data into the ERP and you wanted to if you wanted to choose the import supplier job on the invoke adapter of the ERP, right, and you want the callback as well once the job will be completed. So while you create another integration and you drop this ERP adapter as a trigger point, so you have to choose the same job, the import supplier in the callback integration. So earlier in the earlier releases, you had to given the callback integration name and the version. Now you don't need to give. So here in this screenshot, I have captured in this slide, I have captured few screenshots of the ERP invoke configuration as well as the ERP callback configuration. So when you choose this ERP invoke configuration, right, in the actions, you choose this import bulk data into the ERP cloud. And let's suppose you are trying to use the import suppliers jobs to import suppliers into the ERP. So when you go to next, in the response screen, you see the enable callback. Once you click on this, you don't see the integration name and the version of the callback integration. But in the earlier release, you may have noticed the integration name and the version. But now this wizard has been simplified. So here you just choose the enable callback, nothing. So when you create another integration as a ERP callback integration and you drop the ERP adapter as a trigger point, you choose this receive callback message upon completion of FBDI bulk import job submitted via another integration. And here you see I have selected the same job which I have selected on the invoke configuration wizard. So make sure you will use the import supplier on both the pages if you want the callback. So this is how the callback will be configured. What are the prerequisites? In order to create a connection, you are required the host name of the Oracle ERP cloud and username and the password, and the user should have these roles like integration specialist, attachments user, SWA operator, FND, manage catalog service priv, Oracle ERP cloud specific data access to the integration. So these are the prerequisites in order to create a connection. Let's get started and try to create a ERP connection. For this, I will jump to the integration screen. I have jumped to the connections page, and from here, click on a create button. Search Oracle ERP. Like this, Oracle ERP cloud, and then select. On this page here, I'll say ERP connection learning. and then select the role as trigger and invoke, and then create. On this page, you just need to give the ERP Cloud host name along with username and the password. In the security list, security policy, there are two type of policies as of now: username password token, wherein you need to enter username and the password. And in username password token with PGP key support, you may need to provide the PGP public key if you wanted to encrypt the file before you upload into the UCM. So let me just try to enter the ERP Cloud host name here. So I have just entered the ERP Cloud host name, and then I will enter the username here and then password. That's it. I can use this username password token and then password. Save your connection and then test. Now your connection must be tested here. Now here you see your connection has been tested successfully. So this is how you can create the ERP connection. So that's all for this video. Thanks guys. Bye bye.